All right. So supposedly I'm live. I don't even know where I'm going with this, but to share your screen with your audience. Okay, I don't need to do that. So as you might have guessed, I'm Boomer VR and shirt, and I have been promising to learn to do live announcements. I think this is it. Not like anything else, of course. It seems so simple. And for about 6 months, I've been trying to use said phone and said phone. There's a message from Verizon if anybody cares. They want to know how important I was to them. And we all know the story with customer service. So I'm not going to say anything. Anyway, this should be live. I guess you see all of this. We can't really edit the frame. I'll learn that. I'm using the built-in webcam. So I am what I am. I don't do any editing, as you know. So at about what time we got? Within the next 30 minutes, we'll do a Beat Saber competition. I have this. I didn't want you to think. I'm going to make sure it's booted up. It is. I'm booting it up. We're going to do Beat Saber. Couple things. We're going to do the built-in games. I've learned that in order for us to do, I would love to do like Lady Gaga, and somebody else asked me about another game, but apparently you have to own the game for me to do it. I have not fans. I don't want to do mods and all that. There's some wonderful folks out there, Photo Crush and others. Nacy, I think that just there's so many fantastic content creators. As I vowed from the very beginning, I'm in my 60s, and my intent is not to sit in front of a screen and edit and do all these things. And I, for whatever it is, this is me. This is all that's going to be me. And so we've done nominal editing to try to include messages in the middle. We are adding 100 subscribers a day going forward, I believe. And there's some really exciting things. And so a year ago when I started this, my commitment was to grow and evolve. I mean, since that time, what have we done? Well, we started with MetaQuest 2, and then the MetaQuest 3, and then the Apple Vision Pro. I didn't review it, but I made some comments about it. And then we went from just VR to mixed reality, which was DOT. And in fact, maybe I can. Okay, so the next evolution will be that maybe I can live stream DOT and some of these other things from the headset. For today, I'll record this and then I'll send it to editing. Editing will spend an hour or whatever just cleaning it up for you. That's the degree of editing. We're going to put some reminders to subscribe. I think I might have mentioned moments ago that we used to have 1.8% of our viewers were subscribers, and now I believe it's up to 15%, which means we're getting a more loyal following. I'm going to try to use the power of you to do some fundraising for hurricane victims, and I wouldn't be surprised if there's some other. You've seen Bisu and Bachi. I'm sure I'll do something for the ASPCA at some point. I don't know what the rules are with all of this. I've already sent money on my own. This isn't about, I've already sent money, but I guess it would be fun if we could set some goals where I would reward these nonprofits. I'm also going to update the store. It was just too complicated. And what I've learned, one of the commenters is, why don't I have a store? And the answer is because you have to be an idiot to have a store. Meet the idiot. It's so much work, and they've simplified. It's like anything else. There's so many options that it's difficult. So we're going to narrow it down just like 4 shirts, and they're never going to be competitive with if you go to a discount store or a Costco and you want to find a T-shirt. The key is that you have that we do a good enough job that it's fun and that you pay somewhat of a premium, I guess, for our branding. And when I had 2 viewers, that wasn't worth much. How about that? Oh, I just got an Amazon delivery. Thank you, Rand. And that's Bisu letting us know who's a good boy. I did not time that. It would be very hard to take control. Did I mention the ASPCA? Bisu, It's okay. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here, boys. Come here. It's okay. You're good boys. You're good boys. Come on. Do you want to sit with me a minute? Come here. This is Bachi, as you know. Oh. And this is Bisu. He's the one that just barked. Okay. They just got groomed. Oh, I can probably deduct this if you see the back of his head. Bachi, that's the back of your head. Can I talk a little bit? So that's the back of Bachi's head. He does have eyes and a nose, but he has these cute ears. That was that was a French kiss, but Bisu means kiss in French, and Baci means kiss in Italian. But the Italian kiss just gave me a French kiss. So where was I? So this is what we're going to do. I have been saying forever, I'm going to try to incorporate new things. You might have heard some funny sound effects. That was from a device I'll introduce later. Don't be surprised as we get more viewers, for lack of a better, subscribers and viewers. You're going to see a push to, okay, that was my dog stepping on the mouse. Can you stay away from the mouse? Maybe? Okay. So this is real. Like I said, there's no professionals involved in the broadcast. So far, I realized now you have to do this on a Windows PC. And then I did that. And of course, the mouse wouldn't work. And now we have auto mouse. We have, it's because my dogs are apparently stepping on the mouse. So the pooch steps on the mouse and the mouse responds for you. It's all automated. It's like that old game Mousetrap where you put a ball in, it would come through, and many of you don't know that. So let's see where we are. It's 11:30. I will start competing at 11:40. Let's do that. I'm going to do built-ins. The headset is on. I think what I'm going to try to do today is, I assume I can pause this. I'll probably pause this. It's got to be a way, right? Pause this and then do the headset and then get back on. Oh, I see. I can end the stream. Well, it sounds very anti-green. I love streams. I love creeks. I love the ocean. I love lakes. But we're going to end this stream. This is Bisu. He's very bored with us. He's very bored. You just missed a huge yawn. You want to say hi? Oh, oh, now he's typing. I think he's there's text to speech. He is pretty much what are you? Nose to speech, nose to text. So okay, this is us. Yeah, that's done 8 minutes. I promise you guys. I'm also going to start. I'm going to start talking about things that I like. I've waited a year. You've probably seen me talk about different things, and it's been incidental. I'm not going to do. I don't think there's anything wrong with me sharing things that I don't know if you can see. They did the mouse again. And now, oh my goodness gracious. Once again, I had a nice tech company. So we're going to do that. I'm already ADHD, and now I'm trying to do this with the phone, with the dogs in my house while I prepare to beat Saber. So anyway, so I need you to subscribe. That's the point. If you will subscribe, I'm sure we'll be able to put banners and other things. And let me explain why. I never really understood why there's such an emphasis, and now I do. There's a moral support element for sure. If I am going to start to generate revenue, to start getting money spent on this channel, I'm going to give a bunch of it away to charities and other things. Oh, he's talking about the store. So these things are really expensive. So hopefully you like what we're doing enough and you like the design. We're working on it, and you'll buy things, and we'll put links. We had a store. I had one viewer comment. So it is the holiday season. I'm even, crazy as this seems, I'm even thinking maybe what I'll do as a giveaway is have a signed thing. I know that sounds a little bit egotistical. It really, I mean, I have an Elon Musk signed Charger because I referred so many people 10 years ago, but we all know he's got the ego, but it worked for me. I mean, I referred somebody and I had to get a Charger anyway. It has his signature. So lots of exploring to do. We've come so far in a year. If you look at the videos from a year ago, so different, and we'll continue to evolve. I'm going to include Dot at the end of this. If you like that video, hopefully my dogs will cooperate, and I haven't fed them yet. So my theory is that they'll be hungry enough to cooperate. They don't know that it's cause effect, but I could have treats or whatever. So we'll see. They're already resting, so chances are they forgot about breakfast. Okay, so now I'm gonna end. So I've told you that I'll be launching a fundraiser. We're gonna do it based. I'm gonna do something based on two things. One, I suppose, subscribers and views and merchandise. Yeah, that's the game plan. I hope to entertain and engage through the Beat Saber. If you are a potential sponsor, I think you can reach out. I don't know. Maybe if you put a code, I would say I'd love to have. I know that there are affiliate links I can do to the viewers who think that this. In my own mind, I was like, well, am I selling out? I don't think I'm selling out, because every once in a while I'll just do something I like. I'm not going to go into great detail. And I had 5 yogurt stores, and they cost a fortune. And this is my yogurt store story. And Caitlin, maybe you put this in the. I don't know how live works relative to thumbnails, but I'll tell you a story. There was a time, not maybe a decade ago, when frozen yogurt was taking over. Frozen yogurt was, so I do try to do things in scale because there's meant to be an economy of scale. And of course, the risk is if you move too fast, you lose a lot of money. And if you can capitalize on it, you can do it. But it's always risk versus return. And at the time, we had a recession. And a lot of what I did was to boost the economy. I had sold my business, as I told you, back when I actually was a tech guy, before I'm now just, who knows, I can't even work a mouse on a Windows PC or a phone. But so I wanted to employ a bunch of people. And one way to do that, of course, if you build out a store, you buy equipment and all these other things. And so I was an early adopter and an early failure at that. But I hope I gave some people some direction in their lives by hiring them. I hope I put some much needed revenue into the economy. But the point I'm making is that when I started closing one after the other, and one of the reasons you do that, in case you're not aware, is if you're in retail or if you have a landlord, like when I had my business that was growing, my tech business, if you're growing, you have to change locations to accommodate more people or expand where you are. And if you run out of space, you have to create satellite offices, et cetera. So I bring all that up because typically you'll try to do those things in conjunction with a lease. So as my leases were expiring, and in some cases I bought them, and I say all this to say, people would come up to me afterwards and say, Howard, why'd you close all those stores? And I said, well, how often did you visit? Oh, I never made it there. I meant to. In 5 years, you didn't come and spend $5, right? Mm-hmm. And your question is, why did I close the store? Do you know how hard it is to go to a grocery store and explain to them that people said they want to come? Because you're a want to come. You're a want to come. I want to come to your store. I meant to come. I meant to come to your store. Well, meant to come also doesn't pay the mortgage. Doesn't pay for the children's education. Doesn't pay for your sustenance. So I meant to come. I want to come. So I say all that because I'm going to try to commercialize a little bit. I hope that the response is overwhelming and you prove that the entertainment is worth subscribing or taking a minute to watch me talk about a product I love occasionally, or I don't know, I assume they inject ads at some point, but you may not realize how much critical mass you need for that. One of the reasons you see people saying subscribe is you need an extraordinary number of subscribers. So very cool news. I predict that within 30 days, we will surpass 5,000 subscribers. It could very well be 22 days-ish. I don't know what the holidays will happen. And once you hit 5,000 and start to move into the 10,000 subscribers, you get a lot more. You're in the top 10%, I think. And then you have the super folk. So I've stuck with a year. I've noticed, and I'm going to, health and time permitting, I intend to end if I see that you care. I mean, if you're enjoying this, and I'm putting myself out there, but I do that anyway. I mean, my daughter says, "Dad, you have no filter," and I don't. So, as you could probably tell. So, if you're looking for something staged and prepared and practiced and edited, this ain't that guy. I want to live my life, and if I would say in another year or so, depending on what happens, there's health concerns and other things. So, but that hopefully this is a success as measured not only by encouraging people to feel to move and to do those things, which really is where this all started, but trying to move the acceptance of VR. As I've mentioned before, I'm going to give you a little meta. I read a book by Matthew Ball called I'm reading it Metaverse, and it's astounding. They're claiming that the metaverse will have trillions of dollars in revenue. You see, Roblox has not road. There are roadblocks. And Roblox, and so all of these things. So hopefully, I don't know. Maybe I'm the cyborg that is the combination of meta and human, and I get encourage people, especially folks. I mean, the younger folks aren't afraid of the technology. It's just a couple $100 to have the device, which I know everybody's working to move down. But hopefully, maybe Meta should sponsor me. That's what should happen. Meta could sponsor me to say, can you please bring us people that are older than 34? So the other thing that's so fun, I wanted to tell you, yeah. So early on, it was like 80% 18 to 22-year-old males, which I appreciate. But now we are starting to get the older market that I wanted. We're starting to get a lot more women. Now, again, this is on the YouTube channel, so I don't know how many are competing, but hopefully this opens it. Oh, my Lord. I'm at 18 minutes. I'm sorry. Well, it is what it is. So I'm going to click the end stream button. 11:41. I think at 11:20, I said we would do this within 30 minutes. So that's 11:50. So I have 9 minutes to get set up. I hope to see you in the lobby. Part of the reason I didn't mean to go 7. I'm not going to apologize. You don't have to watch it. It's a democracy. But so I wanted to make sure there was some segue. So I'm going to end this and then maybe come back on live, or maybe do Dot with the dogs. If you don't know what Dot is, we have to name her. The app is called Dot, but I think I can take some license and call it. Oh, maybe I'll call her. I'll tell you what we're going to do. If anybody's watching, in the comments, you can comment and say, I think you should name the Boomer Dot this. And maybe we'll even have a contest. Maybe that's what we'll do. And maybe, anyway, let's have fun. So I'm going to give it I'm going to start. I'll call her Dot for a while. Hopefully we see comments with some ideas. Please, you can be as sarcastic as you want, as off the wall as you want, as fun as you want, as creative as you want. Just don't be vulgar. Don't insult anybody. Don't even be anonymous. You can even write your name. Hey, I am Bob R. from Wisconsin, and I think you should name Dot Bobber. See, there's one. Okay. Anyway, let me know. I'm going to click end stream. It's 11:42. I think that's 20 minutes that we're on. All right. I will see you in, let's say, within 10 minutes, and you'll see Boomer VR. I'm going to click built in, and I'm going to, I'm going to click built in, and then I'm going to do normal. I'm not going to do easy or hard. Still, you probably saw my shoulder. It's much, much better. But I think there's more people that could compete today at normal. Maybe if there's anybody in there, maybe then we'll try one that's hard. I'm not sure I assume if you join the lobby, you would see me in there. So as long as there are people in the lobby, I know. I'll tell you the game we're going to play. let's do the Lindsay Sterling or Lindsay, right? Let's do that one. And that way you'll see that on normal, and then you'll know it's me, I think. This will take a while. I doubt there's anybody there now, but baby steps. So I'll be there. See you in 6 minutes now. I hope to see you in the lobby. We're going to look for Lindsay, and we're going to do normal. And then from there, I will take that information and I'll send it to the editor just so she can clean it up a little bit. So that should be up there within like an hour after we compete. And then that should do it. That's going to be our initiative for October. Then maybe next I'll figure out how to get the headset. Oh my. See, if you think I spent a lot of time rehearsing or preparing, I think I just proved I didn't. Let's see if it's on. Got to take these off. Sorry, excuse me. You on? Okay, it's on. I'm going to set it up. I'm going to end this stream. Oh, I'm going to do it with the headset on. I can see the mouse is a problem. My daughter bought me a very cool stand, but I can't find it. All right. It says stream will end and you'll no longer be live.